Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you know that we are continuing with our data visualization using Python series, and in that we have covered the line chart, the pie chart and the bar chart. So bar chart, that is the part 1, and we will be seeing more such questions on the bar chart based on the same data set that we have. In case you have not gone through the first video, I will request you to go through the first video first, and followed by which you can then later go to the second part of this bar chart. Perfect. Now, just to give you the overview, we have a dummy data set that is having the category sales, profit, and orders, in which the three columns, that is sales, profit, and orders, are the integer columns, and category is the object columns or the string columns. Perfect. Now, based on this, we'll be solving some questions using the Seaborn library or the matplotlib, but make sure we need to plot only the bar charts. Okay, so the sixth question, that is the part 2, we'll be solving right now. So it is saying add labels on the bars to display the exact sales value. Perfect. So first let's set uh, plt.figure, that is plt.figure, and inside this we need to pass the fixed size is equal to, let's say, 8,6. Okay, now let's give a variable name as ax, and inside this we need to pass what chart, sns dot bar, because we are only for dealing with the bar chart. So sns dot bar plot, and inside this we need to pass the parameter, that is x axis it should be category, and in the y axis it should be sales, and data is equal to the data set, that is data, and palette we will see it set this time as deep. Okay, so let's give a title to our plot. So plt.title, inside this sales by category with labels. Okay, now we'll be we'll be running a for loop for bar comma value in zip, and inside the zip we'll be passing the ax.patches comma data of which one, sales, and inside this we will be setting a text parameter, that is ax.text, first which is bar dot get underscore x plus bar dot get underscore width divided by 2, comma bar dot get underscore height. So once I write this code, you will be able to understand, plus 100, comma f of, inside this will set the value, comma ha is equal to center, and va is equal to bottom. Okay, so let's write plt.show, and it should be this. So before that we need to import the libraries also. Import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt, import sns, sorry, Seaborn as sns. Now let's run this. So center is not valid for align. I think we have got some mistake. ha is equal to center. Acha, this is a spelling mistake. It should be center. So yeah, we have got, it should be ter. I think we have again made a mistake. Ter. Perfect. We have got the output, and you can see Now the values are actually showing on the above ones of the bars. Previously in the videos we have seen that when we are plotting the bar chart, the values were not showing. So this is basically the data values which is being shown at the real time. And this code might seems to be a little bit tricky, but as you practice it will get easier for you. Okay, so the next question is sort the categories by sales and display them in ascending order. Okay, so we'll be doing the same thing like plt dot figure, and inside this will cite fig size is equal to 8 comma 6 will set, and sorted underscore data is equal to data dot sort, that is the data set that we have, underscore values, and by which we need to sort, we need to sort by sales column, and it is saying ascending, it should be in ascending, so ascending is equal to true. Okay, now we can simply copy it from here, sns dot bar plot. So sns dot bar plot, on the x axis it should be sales, not category, and on the y axis we should have the category, and data should be not data, but it should be the sorted data. That is, we have written the data is equal to sorted underscore data, and palette is equal to, let's set something different as rocket. There are different palettes we can go through one by one in the internet, and let's set the title as categories sorted by sales in ascending. Now we'll show plt dot show. Let's run it. I think we'll get the output. Yeah, see, we have got the successful output and the chat looks amazing, and it is somewhat in a different, that is in the horizontal manner we have shown this. And yeah, this is how you can actually solve it. It's a pretty good one. So next question, show the profit margin, that is the profit by sales ratio, as a bar chart. Okay, so let's create a new column called data of profit margin, and it should be what, data of the profit column divided by the data of the sales column, and we can set pld.figure. The rest all things we can, I think we can copy from here. It should be pld.figure should be there, sns.bar plot show. We just have to change some modifications. We do not need the shorted data here, and we need the sns.bar plot, x should be category, should be x should be category, and y should be profit margin, y should be profit margin, data should be data, that is the original data, and palette, let's set let's keep this as also, and profit margin by category should be our title, profit margin by category. Okay, let's run it. So yeah, you can see profit margin by category we have shown this, and since we have used the same palette as before, that's why the values are the visuals are coming quite similar. Okay, now let's go to the second last question of today's video, that is highlight to the categories with a specific values threshold, and the example we have set is that the sales should be greater than 30,000. Okay, now let's set a new column called f of threshold. We should set always a valid name so that it can be understand, and it should be data of sales, and it should be greater than 30,000. And last all, we can use the pd.figure bar show, all these things we need. So we can simply copy it from the above. Figure size 8.6, sns.bar plot, x should be category, and y should be sales, not the profit margin, and data should be data. And we need some new parameters this time, like hue. We need hue should be, it should be above threshold, and let's say dodge, it should be false. And let's set some palette this time different, so we will setting palette as true for green and false for orange. Okay, now pld.title, the title should be sales above and below threshold, sales above and below threshold. And let's set some legend also, pld.legend, and inside this we need to set one title, that is the title of the legend should be above threshold, comma, the location should be upper right. Okay, that's it. Let's run it. So yeah, we have got the values, that is the threshold. If the threshold value is greater than 30,000, only then we are getting. For example, if we change the threshold value to more than 50,000, then only one record will be shown, that is groceries category. Cool. Now let's write the last question, that is the compare the average sales and profit using the horizontal bar chart. Okay, think we can simply copy these things. So we have PLT figure fixed size equal to 8.6. Let's say average underscore data is equal to pd dot data frame, and inside this metric should be average sales, average profit, and we should be having the values as values, and it should be data of sales dot mean, comma, data of profit, it should be profit not profit margin, data of profit dot mean. Okay, now we need sns dot bar plot. In the y axis we need the metric, and in the x axis we need the value, and data should be average data, that is avg underscore data, and palette should be only a single number this time. Palette should be cube helix, and okay, this much we don't need all these things like dodge and hue. And the title should be average sales versus average profit, average sales versus average profit. And legend, we don't need in legend. Okay, now run it. Okay, we are getting some error that is saying snh.output x equal to value, it is not taking. Let's say why. Data should be average data, palette should be cube helix. Okay, so it should be values, not value. Just a small mistake. Cool, we have got the average profit and the average sales for the we have got the comparison for the average sales and average profit. And this is how you can actually solve this question. It might be a bit difficult for you when you are doing it for the first time, but as you go on practicing these questions, it will be easy for you. So yeah, this is for today. I will come up with more such visualization charts in the near future based on this Seaborn and Matplotlib. This is kind of a more advanced level where Python is mostly involved as a data visualization tool instead of any other tool like Power BI and Tableau. And this is what you actually need to code in the real time also based on the business requirement. And yeah, make sure to practice and share this channel with someone who is actually preparing for data analyst interview. Till then, happy learning, guys.